morning, good afternoon, good evening. Greetings to you from wherever you're watching from and whatever the time is there. My name is Annabelle Benson. I'm the general manager of Corinthia Villa Hotel and I'm your Hospitality Edge coach. Hospitality Edge is basically a platform where we share ideas, tips, skills, and generally knowledge on how to navigate successfully in the hospitality industry. But even if your organization doesn't fall under the hospitality industry, but you deal with customers, you deal with guests, you deal with clients, you deal with people, I can assure you that you will learn a lot from this platform. Today we're dealing with tips on how to handle difficult guests. In the previous video, we shared the first 5 tips, and today we're finishing it up because I remember mentioning that we had 10 tips, but for the sake of time, we divided it into 2 sections, which is the first 5, and today the rest 5 will be shared. So the 6th tip is ask questions to clarify. Most of us don't like asking questions. You can never misread by asking questions. Asking questions also shows some form of concern. It shows that you're listening, it shows that you're concerned, and it shows that you're willing to solve whatever that problem is that is making the guest difficult at that time. So please ask questions. Don't assume things. Don't think you figured it out. Ask questions. Even if you are assumed to be stupid by the questions you ask, please ask questions. The next point, which is the 7th point, is offer solutions promptly. Most of us like to drag our solutions. Most of us like to come back in 10 days, come back in 15 days. If you can solve that issue at that time, please do so on the spot. Imagine you call a customer service line and you've narrated your whole problems and you probably want to make use of that service or that product in like 24 hours and somebody is telling you to call them back in 60 working days. Imagine how frustrating that can be. So try to offer solutions promptly. And if you're not able to, please kindly escalate. Escalate means involve your superior. Don't try to bottle it up all alone. Escalate when necessary. Your superior is there for a reason because they have more experience on the role, they have more knowledge on the role, and they have more authority to give certain approvals that you're not able to. So please, don't hesitate to escalate when necessary. Involve a superior. The next point is follow up. Some of us are so bad with follow up. Follow up. Check on this client. Try to know first of all if the matter has been resolved, if the issue has been resolved. Secondly, follow up to know how the guest feels about how the issue has been resolved. Now, it's possible to have resolved the issue, but the guest doesn't feel good about it, or the client doesn't feel good about it, or the customer doesn't feel good about it. So follow up to know how this guest feels about how the issue has been resolved, or if the issue has even been resolved in the first place. So this is 2 forms of following up. You're following up to ensure that this issue has been resolved, and you're following up to ensure that the guest feels good, at least to some extent, about how the issue has been resolved. So follow up, very important. The next point is learn and improve. I always tell my staff that every challenge you face is for you to learn something new. And if you're not able to learn from every challenge you face, then that challenge is wasted. Learn and improve. Reflect on what you could have done better, on what should have been done better, and then what can we do better to avoid such issues happening with other guests or with even these guests again. So the 6th point, like I said, is ask questions to clarify. The 7th point is offer a solution and offer it promptly. The next point is escalate, involve a superior. Don't bottle it up all alone. Involve a superior. The next point, which is the 9th point, is follow up. Follow up, follow up. We're so bad with following up in this part of the country. Follow up. And the final point, which is my 10th point, is learn and improve. Learn from your mistakes, relearn, and that will be an opportunity to unlearn what you've known before. Probably the way you've been doing something before is no longer working. This is an opportunity for you to learn. At this point, I'm going to leave us till I bring you the next video, which still has to do with customers, clients, and guests. Remember that the goal is for our customers to be happy, for our customers to return, and for our customers to be satisfied. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.